There's another hadith mentioned in Jami Tirmidhi, volume number 6, hadith number 3377, that Abu Darda, may Allah be pleased with him, he said that the Messenger of Allah asked, do you know the deed which is most loved by Allah, the deed which is most precious to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the deed which is more beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more than giving charity of silver and gold, more than going in the battlefield and striking the necks of the enemies, more beloved than having your neck struck by the enemy in the battlefield? And the Sahabas asked, which is that deed? And the Prophet replied, zikr of Allah. Now this hadith, it is not specifically talking about the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. It is generally the deed loved most by Allah is zikr. And all the other hadith I quoted earlier say that the deeds, the good deeds done during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are better than deeds done on any other day. So imagine if we do the zikr of Allah during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, especially go out in the marketplace and say loudly the takbirat, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah wallahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. Imagine the sawab. It is much better than distributing gold or silver in the marketplace. Much better than being struck by the enemy in the battlefield, striking the enemy on the neck in the battlefield, or being struck by the enemy on your neck in the battlefield. Let us revive the sunnah, and during these 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, recite these takbirat on our own and even in the marketplace. And the 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are starting from tomorrow in most of the countries. In Malaysia, where now it is close to 12 midnight, the Dhul Hijjah has already started, the night has started, but the day will start approximately 5 or 50 minutes from now, inshallah. Malaysia is one of the few countries where the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah will start, and later on the other countries, the Gulf countries, 4 hours later, 5 hours later, so on and so forth. So that's the reason I thought it's important for me to speak on this topic. So let us decide today that these 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, which are starting from tomorrow in most of the countries, in some countries it may be one day later, India, Pakistan, etc. In some countries it may be 2 days later. But most of the countries it is, inshallah, starting from tomorrow. So let us make the most of these first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah.